Hi, I'm Ava Justin. I am here with my friend Lizzie. Today we are going to be discussing everything that has been going on in Minnesota with the ICE, with the murders, with all of the current events and crazy things that have been going on. We are both from Minnesota, so this is really close to home. It's right here in our home state.
It is currently February. It is a new month, and for Minnesotans and people across the globe know that the month of January was very tough for Minnesotans and tough for anyone, really. I mean, just to process all of that and just really all around America with the ramped up surge of operations going on in the United States. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, it's been really scary. Both of us are from Minnesota. We're from the Twin Cities. There is a sense of fear that everyone feels. I have been protesting. I went to the protests for Renee Good. There were tens of thousands. I don't know which protest had hundreds of thousands of people. One of them had hundreds of thousands of people. And for reference, I think there's around 8 million people in Minnesota.
I think it was the walkout, January 23rd walkout.
Yeah, so many people are, even though this is such a difficult time, Minnesota is so strong. So many people are coming together. I was just at the memorial for Alex Preddy a few days ago, and there were so many people. There was the bike.
Oh yes.
There were bikers going on for miles and miles and miles.
And local bike shops are donating bikes as well, as
Out of
memorial,
support, yeah.
out of support as well. So there's a lot that's been going on in the Twin Cities and the community coming together. When I spoke with civil rights activist Nikema Levy Armstrong a few weeks ago, she spoke about how Minnesota has a very strong community, and we are definitely seeing that. Minnesota strong any time people come together, and when we come together in numbers. I think what is really hard is the city of Minneapolis is grieving, and it feels like it continues to grieve after grief, there's not a break.
Absolutely. It is so crazy how ever since 2020, how often we're in the news and for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
This event happened in Minnesota. This happened in Minnesota. It's we're heartbroken, It's I mean, Alex Preddy and Renee Good happened only
It was 2 weeks.
Yeah, only a few weeks apart, only a few miles away. I mean, I think I heard that there's only around 600 police officers in Minneapolis, and there's over 3,000 ICE agents in Minneapolis, where it's
there's extreme.
How is this even allowed?
Yeah, it's an outnumbered population at this time. I think that it's scary just because people keep referencing this season that we're in to COVID. What do you think about that? Do you think this feels like COVID?
I mean, I think the world has changed so much since COVID, especially for Minnesota. When COVID happened, we had been in lockdown since March. And there's definitely something's shifted since COVID, I feel like.
Oh, yeah.
I think that there is something different. There's something ever since 2020, especially for Minnesota, specifically us being in the news for the wrong reasons and stuff, our state being in the news, it is different. What do you think?
I definitely feel that it's also been different. It's tough. I mean, I was abroad for some time, so when I came back, just coming back home and seeing this happened, and then it's a couple months ago it was another thing, it's just, Minnesota is such a great state, and we do so many wonderful things. For all of this negative stuff to keep coming to our news or keep going around about our city, it makes it tough. I'd say it's very tough. I think my other question is when will this end?
That is I hope ICE gets out soon.
Yeah.
I saw that ICE is apparently going to be here until June, which is a long time.
That is.
It's the very beginning of February. I hope that there can be progress made where they can get out sooner. I know that some ICE agents have left, but there's still so many. And I've heard that they're like now dressing up as regular people. I saw a video where someone is an ICE agent. They're dressed up as a regular person and like getting people around them to like trust them just for ICE to like come in and take them.
Wow.
It is absolutely crazy, and I have no idea how that's even allowed because if a random person who isn't like dressed up as an ICE agent all of a sudden starts to arrest someone else, it's like, who are you? You don't have any identification. You don't have any, because you know, like with like police officers, like you see who they are. They have their gear. They have their officer like outfit on.
Right. Yeah.
And so the fact that that's even a thing is absolutely like perplexing to me, and it sounds very illegal, and I don't know how it's going on.
Yeah, it's concerning. I mean, even the unmarked vehicles, some are even in personal vehicles, you know. That's another thing that is also very worrisome. I don't know.
And also the way that they're treating everyone as criminals. Like everyone they see they think is a criminal somehow. I saw a video on the news of these ICE agents pulling this woman over, and she had her dash cam on, and they were in front, their ICE agent's car was in front of her car, and 3 ICE agents get out and they're all pointing their guns at her.
Jeez.
Like,
that's terrifying.
I don't even know what this world has come to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a very difficult topic. I think now, like, that kind of brings us now to the question of, like, you know, this operation may not end as soon as we hope that it would be. Now, my other question that I'd be curious to know is, you know, for law enforcement at this time, like, how does this Operation Metro Surge make law enforcement's job harder, especially for the community to entrust in law enforcement? How can someone feel safe when they're about to call 911 and not fear that they would be asked questions about their immigration status? You know, what does that mean for families who are, or people who are in abusive homes? You know, someone who is afraid to get help because they're worried of the unknown. You know, like, this just brings so many questions regarding that. And I think now my other question is, why Minnesota? Why are we being attacked the most?
I know. It's like, it's literally like it's like a war on Minnesota. I have no idea. It was the largest ICE operation in history in Minnesota right now. I am speechless.
Yeah.
One of the things that I saw on the signs a lot was the quote, "The party told you to reject the evidence of your eyes and ears. It was their final, most essential command." And that quote really spoke to me with how the media tries to twist things. And the evidence will be on video of what actually happened, what actually happened to the victims. And you'll turn on the news and there'll be people trying to tell you, no, don't believe what you saw, which is crazy.
I mean, right now is a very trying time, you know, and just like, it's very trying to a point where that it's just burnout. Like, people are very burnt out, and the media, a lot of people are using that as an outlet space to also release themselves in some very harmful ways, and some, you know, ways that also hurt others as well.
Although we're all very heartbroken, I'm really grateful for how our state comes together and how our state shows up. Even in the cold, it was negative 30 degrees, and you'll still see tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of Minnesotans still showing up, and even people coming in from out of state to show support for Minnesota. It's really nice to see all of the support that has come from people from like all around the world, you know, like people in other countries having their own protests, and people, you know, like there's huge protests in New York, and
In solidarity.
I think that as Minnesotans, we have to continue to stand together, continue to protest, continue to pray, hope to see actual change, hope to see the ICE agents out.